The Imperfect Gardener, gardening for weight loss. This morning I came out, turned on my hose to water down there at that end of the garden. But go for about 30 minutes, but I got to go to work. So I still needed to get some more of this stuff wet that wasn't done. So I came out with my hose and I just sprayed down this other half of the garden, right down the rows, making sure it's got a lot of great water right on top of what's growing. Took me about, 15 minutes to water these 4 or 5 rows, doing it with the hose, standing out here doing it. It's not a lot, but it's 15 minutes on my feet out here, kind of moving, kind of taking care of the garden, kind of getting excited about it. When I get home this evening, I have work cut out for me because my plan is these rows. Look at these poor rows. They need some major weeding now. I wasn't worried about the weeding out here because I really like things to get established first before I start weeding and pull out the wrong stuff. You can see right here, though, very nicely. One beautiful row of carrots. That variety is nice and green. And down there you can see another row coming up. And there's one way down there, too. There's like 3 kinds of carrots I have. I don't know what this is up here. Oh, chives are supposed to be coming out of this. I look at that right now and I go, where's the chives? All I see is weeds. So when I get home tonight, I'm going to come out here and play around with this. If I can figure out what the chives look like, I might be able to pull some weeds here. If not, I'm going to have to wait on this one. But anyhow, I'm going to get out here tonight and I am going to weed out this lettuce and pull all the weeds out around it. I'm going to thin out the radishes a little bit. I picked a couple of last night and I realized I can thin out the radishes so that the rest of them get a little bigger and I can eat the ones that I'm thinning out. So that's exciting because they're big enough to eat already, but not quite as big as I want them to be. So looking forward tonight, making the plan. That's part of it, making the plan. I get to come home from work tonight, right after work, and I'm going to come out here and weed out these 3 rows. And, if that takes too long, maybe I'll do 1 row, 2 rows, whatever I can do. But I got to get this weeded out. It's important to do. So that's my plan for this evening, my workout. And over here, things don't look quite so bad yet, but we're starting to get that little velvety glow over top of the tomato plant rows where I need to start just hoeing around there to keep those weeds from coming up. And I still got some tomato plants I need to stake up and figure out what I'm doing with those. But it's very exciting. Things are growing, and I'm going to get healthy. Have fun gardening.